Hello. Hello.
Hello, everyone. This is Shama. I'm from Dubai Future Accelerators team. I will just wait for everyone to join the meeting, which will start at 12 p.m. sharp, and I'll resume back.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is Shama. I'm part of Dubai Future Accelerators team. I will just be sharing the slides for today. Just give me a few minutes. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you and welcome you all to our webinar of Dubai Future Accelerators Cohort 7. We have on this call from Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, Hassan Haji, the head of the future team, who also, I'll be introducing him a bit later. Okay, so Dubai Future Accelerators will give you the, oh, and by the way, the webinar will be recorded and will be shared with the interested startups. So there's no need to start your own recording, as this will be posted on YouTube after the webinar. Okay, the agenda for today, I'll be giving a brief introduction about Dubai Future Accelerators and also about Dubai Electricity and Water Authority by Hassan Haji. We'll also be explaining the challenges, the application and deadline, and the process, and then we'll be taking the questions at the end of the webinar. Okay, as I just said, I introduced myself. My name is Shama Bintak. I'm from Dubai Future Accelerators team. And we also have Hassan Haji from Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. So Dubai Future Accelerators is an initiative by Dubai Future Foundation, government of Dubai. The Dubai Future Foundation was inspired by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum quote, "The future belongs to those who can imagine it, design it, and execute it." Our program, Dubai Future Accelerators, falls into the designing of the future aspect. Dubai Future Accelerators connect startups and scale-ups from all around the world with government and private sectors organization in Dubai. Our program is focused on specific demand, which each of our partners predefines before the cohort starts. These demands are specific innovation projects for which they are open and keen to work with selected startups from all around the world. Selected applicants get invited to a 9-week in-residence program here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. We cover travel and accommodation for up to 3 full-time members of each startups, and we do not take any equity from the startups. Okay, what happens during the cohort in Dubai? The startups works hand in hand with the partners, organizations, and the future team to clearly understand their challenges. The startups start by testing their solutions and prove that they're the right solution provider for the partner organization. Presentation, they also get to present their presentations to senior decision makers. During the program, Dubai Future Accelerators, the Dubai Future Accelerators team, we also start by organizing workshops for the startups to learn here while they stay in Dubai, such as local business. They get to learn more about our local culture, setting up our office here in UAE, and how to work with local regional media, and also branding workshops. And also you get to have access to our ecosystem, which is Area 2071 here located at Emirates Towers, and also access to community events, investor introductions. We are located at Emirates Towers. We have 2 spaces right now, which is located in the ground floor of the boulevard and the first floor of the boulevard. And also, here's a list of our partners who are based here and our ecosystem in Area 2071. We have Emirates Airlines, Microsoft, Pfizer, Techstars, and so on. Okay, I will hand this over right now to our partner, Hassan Haji, to give you a brief introductory about their challenges.
Hi, my name is Hassan Haji. I'm leading the Future Acceleration and Incubation within Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. To explain what we are providing to our customer and consumers, we provide services that relate to the electricity and water, and not limited to those kind of services. We are also having subsidiaries which provide cloud services, which provide digital services, and we also, in line with His Highness Sheikh Hamdan initiative, the paperless, which means that we have to digitalize all processes that we have within the operation, within the admin work, within Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. We are one of the highest and leading in this initiative. And also we are looking for disruptive technologies and solutions where can diversify our way of operation, way of providing those services to our consumers to ensure the happiness rate within the Dubai Electricity and our consumers, and Dubai in general to be the leading in happiness and smart city and so on. If you noticed from our challenge being posted in Dubai Future Accelerator platform, it's quite bold, which says where we are focused on all the disruptive technologies, artificial intelligence, and RPAs, and so on. Why is that? Because we believe that most of the startups worldwide has many solutions which can complement any kind of challenges within the organization. For example, if we focus this cohort, for example, onto water solutions, we might miss one of the disruptive technology that comes from the startup that related to electricity. So that's why our focus is very general to see what is available in the market and what we can enhance within our operation. Our aim is to shape the future of utility and digitalization through Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. This is in very general statement and brief introduction toward our challenge statement. And from my side, I'm handling the robotics and UV from DEWA perspective, also the prototyping, also the future labs, and so on. So the infrastructure and the environment of adopting a new solution within Dubai Electricity and Water Authority through either startup or incubators are well established, and we are welcoming to hear more and understand more the solution that you are providing.
Thank you, Hassan.
You're most welcome.
Okay. How does the selection process work? I'll give you a brief on how do we select the startup. Stage 1, we will evaluate your submitted written application. Stage 2, if you pass the evaluation, you'll be scheduled for a phone interview with the Dubai Future Accelerators team. Stage 3, successful applicants will be shortlisted and will be passed to our partners. They will evaluate the startups and they can select up to from 4 companies to 6 companies. Stage 4 is the onboarding of the selected companies. Selected companies will be notified by Dubai Future Accelerators once selected. And then we will also reach out to you again for the onboarding, where we'll be organizing your flight, visa, and accommodation for up to 3 full-time team members. Before the cohort starts, we will also be having another webinar to answer all your questions and to clarify everything that you need to know prior your arrival. Okay, right now we will start by taking your questions. How we will do it? You can send me a message of either the questions. I can say it, or you can raise your hand, and I'm gonna unmute each participant. Okay, just give me a few minutes to arrange all that. Okay, I have Suyuk. I'm gonna unmute you now, and you can start by asking your question.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible? Hello.
Hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hi guys, this is Suyuk from India. We own a tech company in India, right? So we are developing AI-based SaaS solution for mostly SMBs. So I want to understand about this challenge. Like this challenge is only for the core areas of water and electricity, or you want to enhance experience out of the customers as well? Because our solution is more on customer centric. Who is there to is their process and all, without using of humans and all the things we are developing is for the customer experience.
Yes, we are focusing on enhancing and developing the user experience within disruptive solutions, with the digitalization, making sure that we are fulfilling the strategic aims from the DEWA side.
Okay. So once I will go through from your challenges, it will be easy for me to to suggest a solution. And one question to the DFA, right? What kind of how will we fill the form? We have to provide a prototype for the solution, or just a document?
Actually, this would be as a profile solution that you provide within Dubai Future Accelerator platform. Then it will be analyzed by our subject matter experts in that domain, and if it's feel like it's suitable and needed by the divisions internally, then it will be shortlisted for due diligence for 9 weeks.
Okay. No, I am asking about, like, we have to submit a product demo or something, or just documentation would be helpful for the DFA to understand our solution.
For now, to apply, it's only a solution profile.
Okay.
The proposal.
Okay. Thank you.
And the next stage, yes, we will be requiring the success stories. If you have one that you implemented your solution somewhere, or we do the visibility study of your solution and we see our needs and then complementing each other.
Yeah, we are selling in India right now. We have some customers for for our solution, so we can implement it in Dubai as well. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I have a quick question.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, my name is Selim. I'm from Block C. Is Dubai Electricity and Water the only supplier for electricity and water in Dubai, or privatized, and do you have any other suppliers?
We are the only suppliers to water and electricity in Dubai.
And okay, one more following up. How is the situation for peer-to-peer trading in electricity in Dubai? Do you need some regulations to be changed, or is it ready for that?
It's not ready. We need some legislation to be changed for peer-to-peer. As per the current legislation, it's not possible. But it doesn't mean that we are not interested in seeing such solution. We are open. We are seeing.
Did you have any? Okay. Did you have any pilot projects in a small microgrid before, or is it something new for you too?
Yes, we had 2 pilots. It's one in Bangladesh and one in Japan. And we have tested 2 solutions, which shows the promising and potential.
Great. Thank you very much.
Hi. Yeah, hi, this is Ram here.
Yes.
I'm an enterprise architect from India, working on digital transformation projects end-to-end and implementation of all the disruptive tools that was described by Hassan Naji. My question here is, in terms of Dubai Authority, do they have a governance and a compliance structure in place, and the regulations and the policies in place, or do need to be created from scratch, or any changes to be done to those?
But in which domain you are talking now? Is it the digital transformation or the smart grid, or what exactly?
I'm talking about the smart grid.
It's already in the place, yes.
Nisa, I will unmute you right now for your question.
Hi, Nisa.
Lisa from Vector Technology. I'm wondering about IoT in the utility space. You know, more and more utilities are starting to use IoT to measure their operating data. So my question is, how is DEWA thinking about this? Have you already started moving that direction? Do you know you want to move that direction? And
Yes.
How have you thought about the value there?
We have. Excellent. We have started long time back, not now, but now the focus is increased toward IoT in our assets in the fields and also in the control center, gathering the data. This will support the big data initiative that we have within the organization. And to answer your question, yes, we are focusing very much on this domain. And we have well-established infrastructure, the mesh network, to support the IoT within the fields of assets management.
Tell me a little bit of just kind of a detail of the choices you've made, perhaps about the mesh network or vendors you've looked at.
Sorry?
About the specifics at all about the mesh network that you've chosen, or which vendors you've looked at, or if and maybe in what verticals you've looked at, whether it's water versus electricity or both?
See, the infrastructure has been made not only for the assets, it's focusing on smart meters within Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, focusing on all Dubai to be transformed to smart city. The smart meter, one of the initiatives that we utilize the mesh network on that domain. But it's not limited to those things only. We are focusing also to transform. We have actually transformed some of the assets in the field to be occupied with the IoTs to determine the asset health within the operational, within DEWA. supporting the distribution power to monitor their assets in the field and transmission power and the generation and so on. Yes, we are using IoTs with the network that we have to comply, to gather the data instantly from the field.
Thank you, Nisa. Do we have any more questions? David, I'll be unmuting you right now.
Hi there. This is David from Vitro.
Hi, David.
Good.
Thanks for hosting this. I wanted to follow up just on the IoT and AMI question. As far as that's concerned, are you working with blockchain solutions in combination with these smart city initiatives?
Yes, we are working in blockchain, artificial intelligence, and so on. We have a roadmap for both initiatives. In regards of the blockchain, yes, we have multiple use cases that can take huge effort from startup, from companies, from internally to develop. And also in artificial intelligence, the same. We have a roadmap with many use cases that can be, like for example now, if you are specialized in blockchain, we have many use cases to adopt blockchain in that domain. So based on your previous experience, we will select the most suitable use case for you to implement within DEWA.
Understood. Yeah, our specialty is really authenticating IoT data for blockchain applications.
What you have implemented so far in blockchain?
We've primarily been focused on building out proof of concept with the Asia Development Bank in Pakistan. So we've been doing remote water meters, both solar and civic, and exploring AMI options. We manufacture our hardware and are really interested mostly in the authentication and then backhauling into Hyperledger or similar blockchain solution.
Okay, what do you mean is security within the AMI, the smart metering?
Yes, actually, it's authentication. We call it KYT. Like you have KYC, where you know your client. KYT is know your thing.
Yeah. Understood, David.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hassan. We'll be applying, and we'll put some more information in there.
Awesome. We are looking forward.
Thank you, David.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So do you have any insight about the feature of renewable energy certificates? And do you think that there will be a demand for these certificates in Dubai in the near future?
Certificate of what exactly? Is it like for the entity itself or for the consumers?
It is for the produced energy by use, for example, solar energy or wind power. I mean, any renewable
You mean
source.
the trading?
And do you think that there will be a feature for trading of these certificates? I
believe so, because what DEWA is doing now, they are building we already have the Mohammed bin Rashid solar park where it produces to the grid directly, and we utilize it through our assets, the distributions. And for certification for the contractors, you mean? Contractors, yes, it will be in the future. And the same happens with the consumers in future.
Okay. Did you have any projects about this before, or is this something new?
Sorry?
Did you have any pilot projects about this before, or is this a completely new topic for you?
I'm not aware of it, but from Dubai Future Accelerator, no, we didn't have.
Great. Okay, so this will be a good opportunity for us. Thank you.
You're most
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
May I jump in?
Yes. Is this
Hello?
Ihsan?
It's Marco.
Oh, hi, Marco. Yes, please go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for hosting this today. Just a quick one. Are you guys looking also at innovative nature-based solutions, especially regarding carbon neutrality and bringing the new targets of carbon neutrality in, and obviously in the generation of energy and the treatment and conservation of water, there can be a lot of innovation taking place using innovative nature-based solutions. Is that something that would interest you?
Yes, we are actually working on those domains, and we have accomplished so many projects. But if there is an innovative way of like disrupting the way we are actually practicing, yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. Yeah, in our case, we've been pioneering using microalgae and combining their biological intelligence with artificial intelligence management systems to basically create systems that are distributed, integrated in the city, and that are capable of absorbing CO2 and creating energy through biomass and also filtering water. So I guess that could be an innovative solution for that. So I was wondering whether that is part of your remit, because I didn't really read anything related to nature-based solutions in your challenges. So that was my curiosity.
No, we are open to disruptive.
Okay. That, I suppose, answered my questions. It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Yes, I have a question.
Please.
I wanted to know about electricity bills for the consumer in Dubai. In Northeast Africa, they have sort of a advance payment or advance token. So people, pay $300 advance every month, and they can use only $300 worth of electricity from the grid. What is the system in Dubai? Do we buy our electricity lot by paying money in advance, or we use as we like, and at the end of the day we have a bill from you?
Yes, it's the second one you mentioned. We send the bill as per the monthly consumption.
All right, and these bills, do you send actual people to manually check the meters and write the bill, and these bills are transmitted on paper, or do you have some way to remotely assess the consumption and send the bills via email or something like that?
Our deals with the customers fully digitalized. We are sending through smart channels, emails, notifications, smart notification, and so on, SMS. By calculating reading the meters, we have accomplished huge amount of smart meter within Dubai. Within 2020, inshallah, we will be fully smart in terms of AMI, advanced metering infrastructure. And to answer your question, we have partially manual and in terms of reading the meters, but the rest is fully digitalized, 100%.
Sorry, can you please repeat the last part?
In terms of a smart meter, within 2020, it will be fully accomplished, a smart meter for water and electricity. And in terms of notification, is all digitalized through all smart channels. Website, smart notification, emails, notification for monthly bill or interruption or reminders or anything. Also the SMS.
Yes, understood. But the electricity consumption, that is, you are sending some person to manually read the meter and check his consumption, or you are doing it remotely?
Remotely, it's all smart, and also we send the consumption also through smart channels.
All right, great.
And you can compare your consumption per hour, per minute, per day, per month, per year.
All right, understood.
And you can also you can check how much your neighbor are consuming based on the pattern within the. You can compare your consumption with your neighbors.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
I have another question. It's particularly solar power system for homes and small factories, SME factories and homes. In India, I'm from India. In India, government has some schemes for 1 megawatt and 2 megawatt small solar power system, particularly for residential homes and SME factories. Wherein they have their own registered license contractors. So we just pay them the money, they install the whole system to us, and government subsidizes the fee of that system to the tune of 40% or 50% or 70%, depending on which state we are. Do you have something like that in Dubai?
I didn't actually get the full meaning because there is a sound disrupting your talking. So if you can repeat that in very short statement, please.
See, there are solar power plants of big scale, big scale
Yes, yes.
done by big. But there is also solar power system of very small scale, like 1 megawatt or 2 megawatt. They are suitable for residential houses, one family house,
Yes,
one
yes.
small factory which has like 2-3 machines or something like that.
Yes.
So in India, government has their own licensing structure, and they have their own licensed contractors to which we can pay the fees, install the system at our house or factory, and the government subsidizes this cost out to the tune of 40% or 70%, depends in which state we are. Do you have any
Yes.
This kind of system in Dubai?
Yes, we have.
And so where can I get more information about that?
Go to the website called Ittihad ISCO. It's one of the DEWA subsidiary.
Sorry?
Ittihad ISCO.
Etihad ESCO, ESKO or CO?
Yeah, CO.
Etihad ESCO. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
All right, thank you. I'm going to mute Ian right now. Ian, I'm going to mute you right now.
Hello, thank you for hosting this. Trish, you can hear me? I've got a couple of questions. I'm in a noisy office, so I do apologise. I've worked mainly in the generation industry. Are you looking for solutions within the generation side, optimization of your assets? And based on that, what's the current United Emirates portfolio? Is it mainly gas or coal or solar?
See, in DEWA, we are very unique in terms of utility perspective. We are doing generation, transmission, distribution, and so on. You can name it. We have all the verticals that complement utility needs to distribute those kind of services. Yes.
So in this field, are you looking for optimization solutions via AI and or virtual maintenance?
Yes, we are looking forward. See, in DEWA, I will tell you the concept. Maybe the rest will be hearing what I'm saying. Whatever best practice that we are following, even if it's the benchmark worldwide, and we see a solution that can enhance our even best practice, we will enhance it. Our aim is to be top leading utility worldwide.
Yeah. I asked this question the other day on so a lot of, obviously within the power industry, we need data from the power plant to understand it. What are the regulations around storage of that data? I presume they stay inside the UAE borders.
Yes. So any solution that you'll be implementing, as I said, the infrastructure within Dubai Electricity and Water Authority is well established. For example, if you have a solution in cloud, we can provide you a private cloud within Dubai. If you need a physical infrastructure, we can provide you as well. Remote access, which means that you will be taking the data outside, or that's not acceptable as per the regulation within UAE and Dubai.
So if I was to take the situation of a virtual engineer where you've got technical help from a different site, what is the current on? I know there's some regulations around streaming. Would that also be a non-starter, or is there options or things to look at removing some of these regulations to allow that? I think you mentioned something about peer-to-peer earlier.
Yes. See the regulation for either for startup or for vendor or so on. It depends on the kind of data that you need. There are classification for the data. For example, if you need customer data, that obviously we cannot share. If you need for example, the location of our assets, it's also classified where it's for us it's difficult to share. Like the consumption data and that sort of stuff, it might be easier for us to share. But in terms of generation, it will be very, very strict in terms of sharing the data, because it's one of the main engine for DEWA to generate power and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ian, you didn't mention what you are providing in terms of solution.
So
into the generation side.
We're looking at two things. One is virtual support. We're basically an engineering support for digitizing the energy industry and supporting optimization and maintenance of the power plant, looking to improve efficiencies, reduce carbon, that sort of thing, as well as a second string of work we're working on is obviously getting our technical skills to the vendor, the utility on site, and support them with maintenance.
Okay, excellent. Did you implement this solution somewhere?
Yeah, we started it. We're pretty much at the start, so we are starting to implement it. We've been working with a company in Chile and Australia at the moment.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to see your application.
Okay.
Thank you, Ian. Since we don't have any more questions,
I have another. Hello, I have another question.
Yes. All right. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. I wanted to know about DEWA's procurement procedures. I mean, are you procuring through what do you call tender purchases? You know, safety.
Yes. I understand what you are aiming to achieve through this question. No,
yes.
We have a direct for acceleration program. We have created a unique process that supports all the startup. For example, we know the tender process will take time. Secondly, it will take a huge effort, and third, it will be security check that the company has to pay. Where all the startups work with DEWA, they don't have to do such thing. It will be directly selected by the committee and the higher committee, and then His Excellency, the manager, director of Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. Direct rewarding means that if we see the potential in your solution that's solving challenge or either enhancing operation or diversifies the revenue stream within the DEWA, we do the selection and direct awarding. There is no tendering. There is no such thing with the startups. And
yes, thank you. I understood, but it was not related to the startup cohort. General day-to-day purchases of DEWA. For example, you need safety shoes for your employees, or you need cables, or you need engineering goods, or you need tools. So you are procuring those kind of products through tenders, or what exactly?
Yes, through tenders.
Yes, and second thing I wanted to know about communications. DEWA's communications within its own employees, the intra-organizational communications. You know, manager wants to communicate with an engineer, or CEO wants to communicate with whatever. And
Yes.
second thing, DEWA's communication with its users, with its customers.
Yeah.
Are you still dependent on emails and phone calls and call centers, or what exactly do you do right now?
If I keep telling you what kind of tools if we have, it's huge. We have emails. We have document management system that being developed within our internal team. We have also the Microsoft. We have Cisco. We have all kind of communication, PPM tool for project management. We have created our own solution in terms of task management. We have it all.
Understood. And your communication with the consumer, how does the consumer get in touch with you?
We have emails, we have phones, we have smart channels, we have SRM, CRM, we have it all. Supply relationship management, and we have customer relationship management. All the domains of making the communication within the consumers are all available with all stakeholders in terms of contractors, in terms of normal consumers, in terms of strategic partner, and so on.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay. Since I don't see any more hands raised, we're going to go ahead and end this webinar. If at any point you had any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And we'll be sharing this recorded webinar with you all. And good luck with your application.
Thank you very much, all.
Thank you.